So that was unleash. All right. So we're back here and we go and activate the desktop. I really had to go to my husband and tell him, sweetheart, something wrong with the signal. Can you fix it? I I'm not a I'm not a technology girl. I want to say this. That's my husband's job. So okay, we're here on Twitch. And the bit rate is finally safe. Okay, source is good. Um, I wonder how things are looking on the X platform. Now, X platform, anyone can chat online. But going forward, me and my husband has decided to do a couple of things with this going forward. I know a lot of people they really do like the emergency live streams, you know? And here's the thing when we're live on the X platform. We're gonna have these live streams up. Now, there's something else I need to mention about the art site. That it was hit by the AI of an art piece that was too realistic for its time. So I talked to my husband, and we were both in this hit phase of very soon creating our own website. There may be no AI security functionality. I think this is fair going forward. I was talking with him recently after this. I said, honey, you just told yourself. And I think it's best due to the state of the internet and a lot of people online lately are towards us in general. We should create our own art site. My husband had something to say to us and said, couldn't agree more. We were both in this hemisphere of going, yeah, a lot of the troubles with a lot of people online towards freedom of expression is the fact that people can create art and they used AI to try to force said art adjustments. Um, I'm not gonna lie when I say my husband's a doer. Good man, chose himself, a dullard, but a good man regardless. Now, after he fixed the live stream, I decided to remotely have it fine. Love my man, I do. Good man, real good man. Best man I've ever got to obviously have in the bedroom. But due to his over-complicated nature, he's frustrated. He's ever so frustrated, and I love my husband. Why does he have to be such a dullard? I don't know anymore. All I know is this. I need to look his brains out. What? The website decided to do that. There's nothing I could really say or do. Neither can he. The AI filled out a counter report with my scores, saying that this was a just legitimate claim. It was AI generated, and my husband told them rightly so. Do I think they're going to let go of the like like the illegitimate? I do want to say, don't hold your breath. The website is heavily automated. Yeah. And we're both in this hemisphere going, it's about time to just have our own art site void of the overall issue of the issue at hand. One of the biggest issues with a lot of website domains is they go here. AI I control and function. I love my husband. He's good, but he's an idiot. He's my idiot, but an idiot nonetheless. We're big getting into this. So I hope you're ready. My husband is a bit of a dope. Love him to death. Good man. Let's get into this one. So has we got one of these. That time made this thing. Let's see here. Get some of it. My husband's been hard at work. Be good. So, this thou mentioned, we will be making our own site. Now, the site will be void of a few things. One, common. It's just going to be an art site. Me and my husband have decided in our ever enduring battle, the internet, going forward, you've decided to let go of the pivot site due to the AI controlled functionality. It's unable to keep up with certain art issues. We're going to be making that our own art site for this content. And along with upgrades within as well, we're going to be using certain search engines to learn how to program it. My husband is his own soul. I want to comment on it. Love my husband. He's his own soul. He's his own compliment. I gotta suck his brains out again. I gotta six him up again. I give him all the time. Just this little dollar. Love him to death. I worry about him sometimes. I do. I really worry about my head. Now I'm going with a small window today. Well, to be honest, Rachel's been back on the live stream. We do not have enough to repair. I'm gonna beat my husband in a sick way. Where do we get that repaired first? Recently, my husband has been on a bit of a tirade. I want to say his problems are due to a lot of messed up individuals that just want to roll and harass him into the ground. He is a good righteous man, but some people on the internet don't like the fact that he tries to solve his own problems because nobody else is going to solve. I do what I can for him. I really do. Fact is, my husband was just like, or obviously Bahamut, bless his soul. He is a good man. He didn't deserve to what has transpired upon him. People that did this are the ones to blame, man. Despite everything, actually getting better. It got a little heated because the site got put down, but guess what? Um, yeah, I just had to do something. I had to calm my husband down. It's an old door. He's not even that innocent. Yo, probably down that. It's probably quite the opposite of innocence. Just a ruthless a-hole. Love him to death. Really do. Good man. Okay. But yeah. We're gonna check the new weapons out and couple shops, but I wanna heat the oil rig. My husband said there's a lot of adjustments that happen in Palworld. So we're running early on this one. And I hope y'all are along for the ride. No, I want to say there's a new website. We're gonna need it this spring. How we're gonna do it is we're gonna buy a website page from address. It's a very specific website. And then we're gonna turn it into an art site. We're gonna have a couple art pages. One of them is obviously adult oriented art. Now this one will be a lot behind 18 years and older. As we're thinking about this, we're not gonna go with any like AI registrations. Oh, sink to the bottom of the ocean. Now is that a geek in the dragon gets. So yeah. And the boys decided to take a dip. Boys down. All right. That's good. Now, There will be an 18 years or older, but we're gonna be going with a program that is probably gonna be a different gotcha program compared to normal. It's like some of them go like choose this and that and two items that match and you should be able to get in. We're actually according to my husband where he has planned is he's actually going to go with a type of knowledgeable wit. Now, when you sign up for the site, it will ask you a few questions. As the way we're going about this, it's going to end up asking you like, what is your hobbies? What is your what do you do in your off time? What is your personal preferences on relationships and all this kind of stuff? And we're gonna go with things like with genders, we're going with male and female, no pronoun. Male and female. We're gonna go with a register with age. There will be no arrests, no AI security systems for this website domain. As it will all be programmed by, as I'm going to say this as open and honest as possible, we are going with programs. It's true, AI has especially with art and stuff, has caused this genuine amount of distress to like a lot of artists. My husband included. The false reports of art actually do causes a genuine amount of stress with artists. And my husband is quite the artist. We are going to go with some security systems of program only as well. From the registration system to a no comment system to no reports. Meaning, like, if there's no forms of comments, and then there's no need for reports. We're also gonna make it where the art is constantly on lockdown or being downloaded. Now, by doing this, this will keep the site honestly doing the art now. We are also going to make it where the art cannot be dragged and moved through device or a window. We are also going to put it in a detection. Things for like OPS or Streamlabs, possibly take a photo or. Now, this is probably going to be some of the most finest unique amongst the streets of the internet. It's probably ever heard programming can be achieved without needing AI. My husband has shown his programming prowess in the past. As the man he is. Like, sure, amateur programmer, but programmer nonetheless, rather than an amateur. Give him a will and he will find out. Rick's net has definitely showed a unique form of surveillance, but it's not fully capable of what is actually needed from their website. And doing with our own art site will be very imperative. My husband is his own troll. He's his own. And I love him very. is going with my husband so fun? Yeah? I wonder. Hold on. I should really have my husband put this notifications on this noisy little thing on. Oh, I use TikTok demanding live stream time on the platform. My husband already made the decision we're not gonna live stream on TikTok. I think that's my favorite. TikTok has a unique choice of audience. Okay, yeah, that guy's underwater. Jump into base, so we don't have to worry about him. Okay, spicy chicken wings needs to be raw. And Edgelord needs to stop edging. Good. Little iguana. Mm. Nice little snapshot. What? Got you. Yep. Hello there. You with the hell? So we are going to be creating our own art cycle. Art this. My husband doesn't need an insult. He's his own. And as far as I love him. Listen, I love Lionheart. He's a good idiot. He's a good word of an idiot. And he's been through a lot. Spoil all this. He is on the rebound. Dress tuck rebound, really. A lot of people just have issues with him. Recently, I have to say I'm a little bit surprised at his action, but I'm not upset. I kind of agree with him when it comes to like some of these content creators and they're coming off like kill. Releasing content creators content. Uh me I I'm not gonna argue with his analogy. I'm not gonna argue with his explanation. Now it's some of the unique ones that have found their way themselves on the internet. Here's did I happen to binge. Like, we're gonna find out. And let me tell you, these are the monkeys that have caused noise and problems. If you ask me, we do everything we can here. Live streams fully automated, find out all problems. If there's any, and one of my new husband's unique problems is overthinker. Overthinker. He really overthinks him. He has simplified a lot of things. He's still trying to simplify things. Not too simple, but simple enough where it's like, it works. Tomorrow there will be a very special video, of course. My husband's going to make. And it's regarding the everything with the current situation of his actual real world status, or at least his fourth dimensional light dating status. I know a lot of people want to answer to this. I know a lot of people want to know about my husband, a fourth dimension, or what y'all call the real world. And he does have his preferences, but I want to say on his behalf right now. That version of my husband is not looking for a relationship. I know a lot of people kind of like, they really do like my husband. Some of them want them. You know, some weird ones, some bad ones. Some they have a thought preference. Some of them want to protect him. Some of them want to watch over him. Some they want to hold him. But from an actual real world standard, like from the real world equivalent, he's not really. The individuals that were doing this were trolls, of course, claiming they wanted him, claiming they wanted to hold him, claiming they needed him. They were trolling him. They wanted to take away his content. Take away his They wanted to genuinely just throw away everything because they were jealous and they saw the potential. My husband's a good man. He's got a lot of potential as a streamer, content creator, artist, video editor, all this. Going forward, we are making sure going forward there's not going to be any more issues. Where like a lot of people to be worried about or want to obviously be afraid of him. My husband's not a bad man. He's a scary man. Internet is a scary place. There's people out there that always go, it's not a scary place. No, it is very scary. People that always go, it's not scary, are the ones that are scary. Bad scary. People would say it's not scary or not dangerous. Very supportive. Ones that want to hurt. Or even more so, they really don't understand. In a lot of people need to understand. Even though we have the live streams, even though we have things figured out, even though we have things finally in this state of stability, with the systems that are currently active. There are individuals out there that are these unique individuals that only want to express themselves in a unique manner. That really just have no voice of their own. They want you to have a voice, a lot of unique individuals. They think they deserve right to paramount and these so-called monkeys he called. It's monkey region. And it's very much true. My husband called them monkey Neanderthals. Cavemen. These are people that are unsupported of the way things are. These are monkey children that hate politics, that hate news, that hate drama. They can't handle it. They're too weak. They're too uniquely unadjusted with the real world. These are individuals that rather obviously hold on to some little tangents. But after my husband's previous live stream earlier today, he decided to look on these so-called accounts. As I'm going to go into that as well in the updates. Yeah. able to have more of an understanding of like these Twitter accounts. One of them was Sussing Mommy. She was following my husband. She unfollowed after trying to find the account. I believe my husband said the account disappeared online on Twitter. Now it was a Twitch user, my uh, ex user account. It was not a live stream. It disappeared. It unfollowed my husband on his Twitter and vanished. This is a person that was not a very reliable person. Not a very good person. They wanted to take my husband's content. They wanted to hurt all of you as well. I take unit of it. That's how they really want. They didn't care for all like my husband. Yeah. My husband is tough, so galloping. He's the one tough for you, so don't have him. Obviously, be tough for you. He's stomachly cheaper than the normals. Never has. Why? Why are you going down? I think I'm gonna be my husband's breaker. That time. I know. If she would sit in the magic box. Transposed to manic. I am unimpressed with that. I'm actually pretty disappointed. My husband would probably be more dramatic than that. It happens. Okay, so we're gonna be leaving the oil platform. Now we're gonna be going to a couple of shops. My husband informed me check the normal stores or the normal shop. Right? Check the. I believe he told me to check the versus arena and check the Dogecoin shopkeepers. He told me to check these three types of shops. More likely, they are there. As I don't think you can normally track them. I don't know what to tell you. I extracted my husband's, but I treat my husband's semen, okay? I have a problem. I'm a monster girl. What do you expect? Hmm. Let's see here. All right, almost there to the mainland. So we're gonna check out all the normal shops. Now you said any Doge, like Doge coin, shops where you could do on this turn up thing. So we're gonna check the arena first. I'm gonna drop all this off here. We're gonna check the arena shop. And finally, we're going to check the normal shops. But my husband said there's a possibility I also check crafting areas. If it's on the default with weapons, I doubt it'd be a higher rank default. This well in technology, but let's take a look. Okay, no. So there's no spare unlocks for like higher rank weapons. Okay. Just in case, we're gonna check the the weapon crafting table. See what's over there. No, so we will have to get the schematic. So there are schematics for the higher grades. Okay. My husband was right on it. I got my hopes a little bit too high. Alright, so we're gonna check first of all the arena. It's not arena. I know lasting fair power. I'm not gonna lie on that one. It's here. A lot of single players are gonna have to grind your way to the weapons. Okay, so they're not at the arena shop. That is good. Alright, so that is a little sliver of hope. not at the arena. Now we're gonna go to a local. We're gonna go to the Jesuit church and check the those. It could be possible they're in like random swaps as well. That which take too much time. So we're just going to run check the shops. Okay, so we can get the lily spear. Okay. That is interesting. We can get the legendary lily spear from the Doge points bird. That is an interesting turn of events. That is good. We're gonna check also the local settlements. Check those shops as well. Now there is unique shopkeepers that you can capture and spears and have in your base. We're also gonna check these and okay, so they're not at the shops. That is not at that shop. So we did find the lily spear. It's not at the red shop. More than likely, it's gonna be at a green shop. If I'm thinking straight. So our next stop is the fire settlement. We're gonna go to the desert settlement. Well, just to be sure on all possibilities. These meat settlements. Flarker. Here we are. And the weapons. Nothing here. Okay, more likely it's gonna be a dome one. Like we find any of these, you're gonna have them there. We're gonna find another settlement. Marsh Island Church. Let's check here. You already found a lily spear. So more than likely you're going to have to grind for those Doge coins to each and every one of these. Unique schematics. No, there is still only the lilies. Yeah, okay. This is gonna be an interesting one. Let's go to the Shunkaman region. I'm betting at the temple there's gotta be some. There's gotta be something over there. That we can find out. There we go. As you can tell, my husband is adjusted settings for high res on. Like there was a adjustment to the PC recently. Me reset it. I think I has just he overthinks a lot of things. With the shader. Or since said shader, I did should I'm not a program though. I'm not a computer now. That's my husband's thing. Okay, like he's the tech. But I just was a little pretty guilty and guilt. He's the team leader. He's a tech geek. I'm the doctor. He's a leader. He's my husband. He's supposed to be the smart guy. disease from everything else. I'm just here to kill things and patch them up and heal them and revive them. So not at the arena. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go to the Dune Shelter. We're gonna check this shop over here. It's not, it's the other legendary weapons of the, like, weapons could be on the secret base shops first at visit your base. And you have to make it, the best bet is making a dummy out in the open, no walls. I'll keep them in there, and when you see the spring going, like, oh, a shopkeeper visiting your base, best bet is to capture the spear and go with a high grade spear, not a low grade, because go with low grade, you're gonna miss your chance on that. Okay, nothing there, nothing there. You'll be locked for hindsight quests as well. And you might some of these people on the map or in the world of the game could have these schematics for hindsight. Okay, so we got the lily sphere. I think I'm gonna have my husband record this tomorrow. This was kind of like a quick emergency one because my husband totally Palworld, like melee weapons, and I'm a girl that loves to go hands in first, like carve up the enemy. I like getting my chipmunk hands on. Deep into our problems. Now, without further ado, we got the lilies, and that's good. We did a little bit of a raid at the oil facilities. We're gonna craft the lily spear. And then we're gonna call it a spring. At least we found the lily spear. And how much is it? Wow, it doesn't even take that much to make. Okay, for a melee, it's okay for a legendary. Me, like, more likely the other ones are in drops across the map where you can find them. Like caves, weapon drops, maps to dig up for. And you are going to have to dig for them. Or explore the map to find. At least we were able to find the lily sphere. And that is a goal. They're not in the weapon shop. They're not in the versus shop. They're not in the stores as well. It could be in those strange shop owners that you find across the map. They're supposed to visit your base. High possibility that's the thing. We dawned on my husband to fix that thing tomorrow. I'm gonna shoot things from afar. We're gonna put the lily spear, of course. We'll get the update, uh, from the Steam page. My husband's writes it so. And finally, my husband doesn't need to be trolled on the internet. He's his own worst. Good man for sure. Bit of a troll on himself, not gonna lie. He can and will be a dullard. Not a bad man. He's not a, well, I want to say he's not an evil. He's just, he's a man. He's just a man. And he's a wide so much more for all of you people. He's the best. There's gonna be one of them. We're gonna look up the update, and we're also. I think I'm gonna leave the sussy mama thing. Well, for my video. I'm gonna tell my husband to do it on a video on. If I know a lot of people wondering, like, did she leave and was she a problem? We were, my husband was falling hard, and she just. We do know she has an Instagram account. She was boasting about it before she supposedly disappeared. I'll leave that for my husband in a video tomorrow, along with appropriate live stream update. I just wanted to play a little bit of Palworld on his behalf tonight, so he'll be creating his own art stream and like art test going on the internet, art website to a lot of like art websites relying on AI and being completely incapable of doing what's needed for artists. When he does finish said site, we'll let you know the website domain. We'll let you know how it works on a live stream and a video, basically. And from there, we're also gonna have a donation. Meaning that from there, you'll be able to donate a certain amount of money to help my husband in his endeavors. And we'll mention it real well. The least we can try to do, as a lot of payment processors online have, like a lot of websites, like PayPal, Kofi, TipMe, other things have problems, and we are gonna keep certain limits on how much you can donate. I want to say this from myself and my husband, the rest of the vinyl blade that is a part of everything. Protecting the universe and protecting all of my from the evils of the internet. Thank you for joining me here today. I've been made to try to online with the like, comment, subscribe. Follow my husband on all his social. And you can do that for him. You're doing it. He's his own worst troll. And I'm going to bring up his Twitter account right now from the web browser, and we're going to look into this. We'll be right back from the web browser. We should be able to find out what are these updates. I think my husband could have reposted them on his webpage, but you already found the Lily Grand Sphere. Okay, patch. All right, we're here. So balance adjustment. Added rarity very wet variations of melee weapons for kind of beatsy weird skills. We found the Lily Sphere, so that's good. Fixing issue display may appear misaligned with placing Japanese buildings in certain places. The very bad finding innovation will cow bonds and buildings underneath certain conditions. Yeah, that was my husband's fault when he put me on top of a base. I guess they noticed that from his live streams. Fixed an issue where some raid bosses appear stuck underground, raid battlefield unable to attack. Uh, String to fix an issue where mods were would not work properly on wine or portion. Very nice. Xbox fixed an issue with performance on Xbox One game that's long time minor bug fixes. What do you how well? Very well how well. Oh, look at this. So people are making their own pals. Or wait a minute, are these new designs yet released? Me and my husband love pal. It's one. I I love the meme. It's so adorable. Look at that. Aw. Somebody wants some punchy gloves. I like that. There is a Palmon things. It's on Steam. It's for purchase. There's a Palworld dating.
Here, my lady. These books are for you.
I'll read them.
No, put them on your head. We're going to play a game. Many of the books your late father left behind are full of games that...
Okay, so it seems rock solid. A bunch of giant work. Okay, I enjoy that. That's creative. Oh, that's gonna have issues. Can humans guys Clanker is banned because Vince can't deal with the hurt feelings of AI. Okay, that's drums. That's a view. That is a view. A thought. I find that very interesting. Without further ado, thank you for joining me here, and I, horn dog. I'm going to kill my husband. How dare he had a picture of a of computer. Hubby, your dick is gonna die tonight. Again.